drowned. It was like not
That's
great.
oof. Okay. So.
And then we were like, go off.
Oh, right. So the pink lady, it's in Asheville's Grove Park Inn. That was built, I think, I don't know, 106. I can do math. I have brain cells, maybe
Wow.
1 or 2. 106 years ago, 1913, and I didn't know that I had actually been there. Until I whipped out my fucking slideshow images, and then I was like, oh, this place looks really familiar. Have I been here before? And I thought for a second, I was sitting there, it's like, what the fuck is this? And then I saw the image of the spa, because they have, like, the resort has this a spa. Let me see if I have an image.
They have a spa?
Like a whole spa.
Hell yeah.
Like a huge spa. It's really fucking pretty. It's got, like, you know, these little waterfalls and this indoor hot springs thing going on.
Whew.
I mean, it's, you know, it's the whole
That's
9
all
yards.
It's all for her.
It's all for her. It's all for the pink lady. Exactly. And so it's pretty as fuck, and it's in Asheville, and so I went there a couple years ago. I think I was like 14 or 15. And I went with my grandparents. And you know, we were going around. They were showing me the place before, because when they were younger, and not necessarily settled into the position that they are now, you know, the thing that they've been doing for 40 years, running restaurants and all that shit. So they had visited there, and they were like, oh yeah, you know, this place is haunted by a ghost that kind of hangs around that one room. And they were telling me about it, but only a little bit, before they started talking about how emotionally cleansing the spa was, and that something about essential oils, and then I stopped listening. I stopped listening after they stopped talking about ghosts. I kind of lost interest, and I was like, damn, ghosts are fucking cool.
What about these ghosts?
Whomst of these ghosts, you know? So they told me about that, and they told me that they had seen it before. And you know, that I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I love ghost stories. But I didn't really think of anything else of it, you know, because it wasn't. I mean, it was cool, but like, it wasn't that too big of a deal to me at the end. I was like, oh, they're probably just fucking delusional at this, 70 years old, and not vaccinating ever, and like drowning in essential oils. So like, you know, really, how much can they say be trusted?
I think the fumes got to your head. I think that jasmine was a little too strong.
Exactly. That's basically the thought process.
Okay.
So I fucking ignored it until, you know, I was looking up North Carolina ghosts and cryptids and spookies, and the pink lady was one of them, and we got to the beginning of this story that I just told.
Damn.
Yeah. So it all comes full circle.
Excellent segue.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now to the actual story of the fucking inn. It was built in 1913, and it was built by this guy named Edwin Grove. And this man, he was a very rich guy, you know, your average 1913s rich white man, I'm assuming. He built this giant fucking park because he was like, this place is cool. And yeah, that sounds like a rich white man thing. He made a lot of money selling a fucking tonic.
Tonic?
A tonic. Yeah.
Oh.
A malarial preventative, I guess, because that was a big thing in the southern United States.
Malaria.
Fucking malaria.
Okay.
And and it was advertised. They said it was like tasteless, like it tasted like nothing.
Okay.
And
It was
apparently
water.
it was fucking water. Because the main ingredient, I guess, was really disgusting, and so it was. Yeah, that was the advertisement. I don't know if didn't taste like shit. I mean, it could have. But regardless, it got this dude a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
So enter this dude with a lot of fucking money.
Okay.
And his doctor's like, go to Asheville to heal up, cause you're a sick bitch.
To heal up.
You're a sick bitch, man. So go there. And so he enjoyed the town so much that he was like, you know what? I'm gonna build a whole ass fucking tourist business and make more money.
Wow.
Because, there's nothing you need more when you have a lot of money than more fucking money.
So true.
That's that rich man narrative. Shit, okay. So he's got this swanky ass place set up, and 7 years later, so this ghost is apparently almost as old as the fucking building itself. I mean,
Damn.
and its total 100-something year lifespan, only 7 years is. So I mean, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
She's really attached to that building. And so anyway, the story is in the 1920s, a young woman in a pink ball gown, I think it was a ball gown, fell out of the window in room 545. So that's it. She fell out of the window.
Tragic. She
fell, possibly.
Or was pushed.
Okay, so there's a lot of speculation.
Theories?
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, we're not about to open up a 106-year-old murder case. I mean, that's too much.
I think I'm gonna solve it myself.
I mean, I feel like it's a good idea, so why not fucking go for it? So anyway, so they say that she had come to the inn with a lover, and that, what the oops, God, I can't understand my own notes. Okay, so she came there with her lover, and I guess he dumped her, and she threw herself out of the fucking window.
Oh, so she hopped out.
As you do.
She was like, I'm out, ran, and like jumped.
So, I mean, that's what some people think. Just fucking swan dived. Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
Or that she just fucking slipped out of the window, as you do.
Big window.
Just a big fucking window. She just, whoops. I mean, it is a really nice place. I mean, it's honestly, it's possible. It was in the 1920s. People be drinking like no fucking tomorrow. So it's definitely not unlikely that she fell out the window. So yeah, that was her.
Wow.
Wherever she came from, however she died, she's not mean. I think everybody seems to agree that she's a nice ghost.
Benevolent.
Yeah, that's a word. It's a big one. It's big and it's a word.
Yeah, I'm pro.
Thank you. It was amazing. But she's nice. They say that that's she good. Particularly likes kids. She likes being around kids. One of the other big stories, one of the other famous stories is that a doctor was staying with his family at the Grove Park. And I guess, I don't know, while he and his wife were fucking hanging out in the spa, as you do, they just fucking left their kids somewhere as you do in the 1920s.
They were like, fuck off.
Fuck off, you little shits. You know, as you do in the 1920s, where treating children like human people isn't a thing.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I guess it makes more sense back then that people would like leave their kids alone. People were kind of more trusting back then. People left their doors unlocked all the time and shit.
Yeah,
so.
Oh yeah, people were just so much more trusting. So anyway, this fucking guy goes to the go to the checkout, and he's like, oh yeah, please thank that lady in the pink ball gown. My kids really enjoyed playing with her. She was a really good staff member. Give her a promotion. And then the staff is like, whomst the fuck are you talking about? Because that person doesn't exist. They're not here. We have no one in our staff by this description. So I'm gonna need you to really think about what you just said to me. So yeah, that was the big case, is that the ghost was playing with the doctor's kids, and you just...
Yeah.
And that was the thing.
So here's my theory.
Okay, I'm ready.
No ghost. A random lady just hung around the place. And like, if anyone asked, she'd be like, I work here. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a ghost, it was just a regular lady.
Some fucking lady.
They were like, well, if it's a regular lady, because I know this is what everyone's thinking, if it's a regular lady, why was she in a ball gown? And to that I have to say,
she goes hard as fuck.
She's a style icon. I don't know what you're scared of.
She's a fucking icon.
But yeah.
Okay.
That's my theory.
So that's for that. There's the other things that she does. She likes to, as they describe, play pranks on people. Oh
yeah.
So she likes to goof. She's a goof.
She's a prankster.
She's a real pranky gal.
Mhm. She's a prank blogger.
Exactly. So, as for the pranks, as for like the actual shit she did, she is blamed for doing shit like turning air conditioners on and off, lights on and off, and other electrical devices. Classic fucking prank right there. You go into the dude's room and you just fucking turn his AC off. For no fucking reason.
He's like, I'm cold. Shut that shit off.
Shut that shit off. Exactly. So she does that. I guess one of the other interesting things that she does is she rearranges objects in people's room. So she'll go into their room and move their shit around.
She's redecorating.
Exactly. She's like, whomst the fuck put this shit here? This is hideous. Get this shit out of here. Put it over here. Goofy ass noodleheads. Don't even know style. Because she's an icon, as you do.
Sure.
And another thing that she does, this is one of the other reported things, is that she will wake up guests by tickling their feet.
That's a little scary.
And that's it. She just fucking wakes you up. She tickles your feet, and that's it.
She tickles your feet, and when you wake up, she goes, your toes, hand them over.
Your toes. Exactly. That's the, I guess, the fucking scariest part. So there are some little accounts here. Apparently, the president of the National Federation of Press Women, I think that's the whole title, experienced...
Do you know what he does?
God, I hope it's a woman. It's a National Federation of Press Women. But hey, America, it could very well be a man. This person experienced the old toe tickling in the middle of the night twice. So yeah, that was got their toes tickled by a ghost. I don't mean it to sound. I wish it
He's
didn't
a
sound like
freak.
that. The president of the National Federation of Press Women is in fact a freak. You heard it here first. I actually don't know who this person is, so if this person somehow watches or listens to this, I apologize. Sort of, maybe. Give me a room at the resort, and then I'll apologize. Anyway, so getting on to the actual fucking ghost here, like what it looks like. It's seen either as an apparition of a lady in a pink ball gown, or, which is a lot more common, pink mist.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, even as a fucking shapeless blob of particles, she's got fashion.
Looking fabulous.
She's fabulous.
What is it about the lady? What is in the... No, I can't.
What is in the lady that makes her pink?
That's pussy, babe.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
Same we love.
Okay. Now, and the picture that I got on the screen right now, it's clear, it's white mist, clear mist, that's what the, okay. It's white.
Okay.
Yeah. But
it's
I've
just
got two
regular
other
old mist.
some fucking mist.
That are
but
pink?
I've got two pictures.
Okay.
That are, it's this pink apparition thing. Some of it looks like pink. It's a mist? It doesn't even look like mist. It looks like light. So in the image I've got, it really looks like this pink blob of light. But the thing is the fireplace is lit. So that could be, you know, a light.
Could be some lens flare.
Lens flares.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then that's the same with the other one. They say they have this pink apparition in front of the fireplace, but the fireplace is fine.
That's true. She just loves cozying up by the fire, though.
Yeah. So,
yeah. It
could be, you know, if we really want to stick to the ghost, because ghost is good. We love a good fucking ghost. We love a good ghost that's like this one, you know, that's just hanging out.
She was nice.
Nice to sick kids and kids in general, you know, just being a real pal. We like that. So it could just be that the white mist is in front of the fire and it makes other mist.
True.
Makes it pink.
True.
And, you know, of course I really hate, you know, being the skeptic and saying, oh, that was probably fucking lens flare, you goofy ass noodlehead.
But
it's cool. It's cool regardless, you know, because even though you might not have gotten it in the picture, people have still seen the mist.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe like,
and
well, I'm
places
sure
that
they went
wasn't
just without the camera.
Yeah, and it wasn't in front of the fireplace. I guess sometimes I wasn't able to grab a picture, and you know, maybe there was a whole period of time where we didn't have readily accessible cameras, and it was still reported as being seen.
True.
So even if this is, you know, lens flare and shit, there's that whole period of time where people reported seeing it when cameras weren't, you know, on hand things. Yeah, I guess. So there's that. And then there's, you know, the fucking toe tickling. The pink lady really likes toes, I guess.
Ew.
Hey, look, we were just talking earlier. We were just like, you know, to each their own.
She's a little bit of a freak.
She's a little bit of a freak. She likes, you know, maybe, new theory here, maybe that's why she was pushed out of the window.
Because someone was like, ew.
You like toes, bitch?
Or, I'm going to throw another one at you.
Okay, I'm so ready.
Throw another one your way.
I'm ready.
Someone, like, flipped her half out the window to look at her toes.
And then
it was like a mutual thing. And then then they were like, "Oh shit!" And
She fell. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were just having a romantic moment
Getaway.
on the balcony, and then the guy or girl, we
Next
don't
thing
know.
you know, we don't know.
They were like, "Hey, let me see your fucking toes, babe."
And she was like, "Hell yeah!"
And then just gets up on the rail and shows her toes, you know, as you fucking do.
True.
And she falls backwards and dies.
Wow.
And that's why she tickles
That's
people's
tragic.
toes. Yeah. Because she's, you know, she's a real sucker for toes.
She tickles the toes like she's not actually tickling them. She's just like looking
tickling,
at them and like holding, not like holding, but she's like sad. She's like,
the tickling
this
feeling.
reminds me.
The tickling feeling isn't actually her tickling your toes, it's her sucking your toes.
Ew, okay, bye. That would feel totally different.
She licks your toes, and that's the tickling feeling?
Caleb, don't even.
The ghost that licks your toes?
New
New theory.
Thank you. Cancelled.
I mean, you never know. Maybe she's just fucking glaring at your feet because she's like, damn.
She's gently caressing them.
She's gently caressing your feet because she's like, damn.
She's like, I remember these remind me of when I fell out a window.
Because I was showing somebody my toesies.
My piggies. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, as it happens. I mean, shit. Maybe, but you know, I guess it's pretty fucking conclusive. She's dead, so you know.
True.
Well, you know, I feel like we also want a story that explains why she's benevolent, like a nice ghost. Because you know, if she was pushed out a window, she might be angry. You know, most people, when they're pushed out of windows, aren't really happy about it. Or at least I know I wouldn't be happy if I was shoved out a window.
Yeah.
Or off the balcony. I've been saying out a window this whole time. It might have just been falling off. It might have been a balcony. One and the other.
That would kind of make more sense because I can't picture her falling out a window in any other way than her flipping over the window.
You're right. Hold on. Let me check my fucking notes. Oh, she fell from the... Okay, balcony. Not a window. Balcony.
Okay, that makes sense because it could have broke. So maybe our toe theory is sadly wrong. We're not quite on the ball.
Okay, our toe theory... No. It could still be correct.
That is true.
She could be sitting on the...
It's not my number one lead right now, though.
Okay, fine. She could be sitting on the railing of the balcony.
And he was... Okay.
And then the railing breaks.
And they were still having a
romantic toe moment.
That makes more sense because she's sitting, and then she just, like, extended her legs too much.
And then fell.
And then fell back.
Or it could have just been a fucking shitty balcony. Wait, what are the balconies made of? Are they made of...
wood?
Made of wood? These things look like they're made of not
wood. I
don't
know much about balconies in general, actually. I don't know why I said old balconies.
Okay.
Old, new. All of it.
All those fucking balconies. Yeah, I don't see many balcony pictures. They could be wood, they could be stone.
I feel like maybe they were like...
But it was also in the 1920s. So this was like 80-some years ago.
Iron. This isn't... It's like a normal balcony, though.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I don't fucking know.
More or less. Well...
I mean, you know, there's a lot of reasons people fall from balconies. So,
true.
Regardless of how she fell, she's a nice pink lady. And, you know, the first ghost and spooky or cryptid or, you know, all of the above of our little series in North Carolina Spookies. At some point, I would love to go here and stay the night. and hopefully see the fucking ghost myself. The thing is this resort's fucking expensive.
Oof. Of
You
course
know?
it is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't think I've shown you the pictures, but it's a very, very classy place.
Well, you can make the drink, the cocktail, Pink Lady, and give it to her.
That would be really good. I wonder if she would appreciate it. This was for you. It was named after you, probably.
Probably.
So here you go.
Made in the 1950s, so it could be.
Yeah, and she was alive in the 1920s, so could be. And even if it's not, we're gonna tell her it is. We'll just lie a little bit. I mean, how would she know? She's been in dead. She's been dead. She's been in dead for a good moment, I would say.
Yeah, I would also say that.
You know, been a hot second. Whoa. She's hanging out with kids in a resort for a long time, and apparently isn't angry at all.
That's great.
So
That's
good for her. Good for her.
It's because when she died, it was a loving moment.
Yeah.
She knows it was just an accident.
And wants to pass that love because she feels unfulfilled because she died before her love could blossom. So now she wants to give love to everybody and also be irritating. Which is kind of a mood, honestly.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
An icon.
An icon, you're right.
We kind of stand a little bit, yeah.
So next we're gonna talk about the Norman lake monster.
Ooh.
And I refuse to say the shortened version of his name because
can you whisper it?
It's Normie. Normie the lake monster. And I don't want to, I feel like at some point it's just gonna fucking channel through me, like my eyes will rear back and I'll just scream Normie.
Why?
I'll just get possessed by a fucking demon.
Does the name Normie frighten you? Is that what you're telling me right now?
No. Oh god, I don't know how to explain to you. I don't know the words to say why. Why I would just have a demonic possession.
You're wilding out.
So we're not gonna go into that topic.
Okay.
But his name is Norman and he's a lake monster.
Okay.
And some people call him a fucking normie. Oh god. Can you imagine calling a fucking lake monster normie?
Yeah. If you were friends.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Okay. So I was really having a fucking moment. So that's the next episode. We have our own Loch Ness monster in North Carolina. The normie virgin. It's hard to be scared of a monster named Norman.
Named Normie? Normie, Carolina. That's his full name.
Oh god.
Middle name North. Normie, North Carolina. Full name.
Normie, North Carolina. And yeah, so that's it. That's
I'm so glad I got to learn about this absolute icon, the lady.
And that's the fucking show, nerds.